sorry you had to see that, Raleigh.
It's Kay. I've seen you worse. You'll always be my pal, Tristy. I'm sure you had your reasons for being mad. Folly's protective of Pep, but you are too, in a way.
I guess I don't like seeing him be treated like a child. He's so full of energy with us. He seems to become almost peasantly and humble around his family.
It's because he respects them as superiors, but to us he respects as equals. Cool-a-loony, huh?
I gotta say, I don't think being in a family may be the best thing for my happiness after all. I can't wrap my head around this sense of loyalty and kneeling. I can't stand not being able to be just myself.
Oh, but Pep is himself with them. He's just a different side of himself. Think about it this way. If you found, I don't know, say, Lady Tiramisu rummaging through your fridge, would you approach her about it the same way you do me?
Well, no, of course not. Tiramisu would ask first, and...
Yes, true, but you respect Tiramisu as a superior. You'd be happy to let her have what she wants because you respect her as above yourself. You respect me as an equal, so you'd be like, bugger off out of my fridge, glutton, I only have weeds in there anyway. Do you think either is not who you are?
Oh, wow, yeah, pretty simple when I think about it. We wear different personas to appease different people. It's still us, just in different towns.
You're welcome.
You may be dumb as a rock when it comes to sciences, but you're a super genius when it comes to social stuff.
And I will be that raft that sails young unschooled socialites from coast to coast to mingle and mangle. No fees or surcharge necessary.
Gosh, I'm glad to be back within your proximity. You always know how to cheer me up and get me giggling like a Looney Tunes character.
Talk about overkill.
Too harsh? Possibly. Unwarranted? Perhaps. But damn do I get sick of her being so overprotective. Maybe I just don't get parents because I never had them, but it just seems like comfortable slavery to me. For all the tales I've heard of this woman's scary side, I must admit I'm not incredibly impressed. I'd not have been so harsh if I'd known she was this overhyped. Not that I came here to outdo her, but I'm sick of seeing Pep demeaned just because he embraces his inner child. I wish I could do the same. He's got a gift and all his family seem to do is chagrin him for it. That spark of his may very well be what I end up fighting for, and it's definitely what I fought for before. Pep puts his life, safety and existence on the line for me. It's kinda sweet. Usually I'd give him droppings for putting himself in needless danger, but, well, honestly, I had no plan beyond killing him and you to keep your existences harder to end. I was definitely thinking about it, and I may, emphasis on may, have been able to get us home clear with some quick teleports, but his bold act saved me the headache and possibly our whole existence. So yeah, back on him after he'd done something I'd award with a Medal of Bravery is pretty fucking low. I wasn't going to sit there and watch him get his verbal spoonful. Of course, if he had gotten himself raised, then yeah, I'd be sad, furious, and rush in and kiss his followers' unhealable wounds better. But we should be celebrating that such a thing isn't the case, not getting angry over the fact it could have been worse.
I'm proud of you, Tristy.
Aw, thanks. You too, Raleigh. Existence is so precious, and these days so fleeting. Squabbling about things like this only helps to divide us, while our cosmic foe seeks to sweep the earth out from under our feet, and cast us all into oblivion.
So, are you and Folly each other's bad cooks now?
For the moment, I will speak with Folly and comfort her, try to help her see why I acted the way I did, and find a sort of bond with her.
That seems unlike the Tristy I know.
Oh, shush. Unity is more important than my hubris. I'll apologize in a way I can make sincere and try to rationalize what's Folly. Even become my friend. It shouldn't be too hard.
I support your idea of berothing your fellow cook.
Yeah, good luck with Asperian her, though. May as well ask for a miracle. I'm no Cupid here. If Folly chooses to hate, then only she can turn that into love. Maybe she will. We'll just have to see.
I think they'll come around. Asperia clearly means well for Pep and his pals, and once Folly sees that much is genuine, I think she'll slowly but surely learn Asperia isn't all bad.
I'm surprised Pep didn't tell of how him and Asperia fought no-go side by side. Though I suppose that explains why Folly's seen by the whole family is scary. She's not very horrific at all. They just have no balls. Even Pep turns into a very scared and cautious child around his mother. Not to say their relationship isn't good, but it doesn't strike me as a particularly honest one.
Folly cause, it's not. Pep with us, he's honest like wholesome honey. Him with them, he's scared, Tristy. Not of upsetting them, but of being seen as better than them.
I don't think I understand, but you seem to be onto something.
We didn't have very good parents, or parents at all. I was kicked to the curb before I knew how to speak, and you had it even worse. But Pepe, he adores his parents. He's seen both of them die, and Folly's was a horrific, gruesome display that haunted Pepe for years. He respects her immensely, and is choosing never to show her just how much he's surpassed her, because he wants her to feel good. Holy crap, that makes a lot of sense suddenly.
You know, you may not be the most scientific-minded, but crikey can you deduce sorts of stuff like a champ.
You're welcome. Hopefully that makes Folly a little easier to be broth. Any other grudges we need to sort out before too long?
I have a little one with an Amish pink bitch who shot me through the chest. Better go sort that out at some point, too. If only I can remember her name. Fifari. She's a fairy.
Oh, you mean Fiori?
Yeah, that one. Think mostly that one is on my end. I trusted her to not be a shit, and then she goes and fills my chest with buckshot.
Glass houses, Miss Mind Control.
You were being murdered by Yi and then fell unconscious for half an hour. How do you remember that?
Well, are you going to say sorry for the shrapnel in my chest?
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to preserve you in any way that I could. Even if it meant you taking the same journey I once did. I hope you can forgive me.
And there you go, Tristy. You now understand Folly, right?
You know, you're a right clever one sometimes. You plan that out just to help me see where Folly stands, huh?
Maybe. Or just maybe you're more in tune with Folly than you think, but just didn't know it yet.
Thank you, Rolly. Thank you so much.
Now go make amends with your other cook. I know you can do it, Tristy. I believe in you.
Oh, good grief, you're just too much.